to Revenue Risk, and today we're gonna see our day 36 of our 50-day series in trading. Now, if you guys realize, I'm talking a bit quiet because I'm in my university right now, and yeah, so my university started today. It was my first class, and I've got a while remaining for my second class. So my second class would be about um 2 p.m. So it's 2 to 4 and it's 11:30 now, and my first class over at like 11. So I got about 2.5 hours time, including if I exclude eating, about 2 hours. So yeah, it's pretty much yeah, it's pretty good. We got 2 hours to work on this. So I mean 1 hour because I'll be putting the other 1 hour into my studies. So let's start off by analyzing our previous by looking at how our trades are going. When I go into paper trading here, let me quickly. Yep. So let's go into our paper trading panel here and let's see what's the situation. Now our GBP USD chart is going pretty well as expected. So it is hitting that high. It's going up. And EU or JPY, we don't know, it's going up, so maybe it might go down after a while. Euro USD, that is going up as well, but then now it's starting to go down, which is what we want. And AUD USD, again, it is fluctuating right in that zone as it always did. So yeah, that is about all the trades which we have already taken. Now today, what I'm going to do is I'm going to focus on one of these charts, looking at which one is the most stable. So what I want to do is I want to analyze the charts of everything and find the most stable chart where I can take a trade. Now, I don't want to take a million trades in a day. I just want to take a trade and hold it off. Just find the right moment to actually make really good money with more confidence. So yeah, as it discussed in the previous video, which is in day 35, our main goal here is quality over quantity. Now that our analysis is turning out pretty well, we're going to focus on quality over quantity. So let's start off by doing some analysis on the leftover charts, which include these. So I want to pull all of these down here. Alright, so let's start off by looking at USD JPY. So or actually I'll start off looking at USD CAD, Canadian dollar. So let's go into our weekly time frame and see what's happening here. So in the weekly time frame, as you can see, the price is going up, but it hit this level. So there is this strong level which I can draw according in regards to the previous zones. So as you can see, it has gone into that zone. So the price could either go all the way down. So let's use my pen tool to quickly draw it. So it can either do that or it can do that, but I can't estimate something perfectly, and so because of that, it's not going to be a good position to take a trade in this. I can estimate the price to go down to this level, but overall it is going bearish in structure, so I wouldn't want to take a short position. So this is eliminated out of the options. Let's go. Actually, this could make sense, but just because of the zone, we cannot take a trade in it with much confidence because we're not sure ourselves. Going into the USD JPY chart, as you can see, the price is going up and down, but if you look at a lot of data from over here, 2002, okay, so the price there is like this strong level which has, let me just draw it real quick. So we've got this level which is pretty important. It's like a strong resistance level, but or a strong supply zone, and later on it turned into a demand zone. So I'm going to change the background to red in color. So it turned into a demand zone, so it became a flip zone, and now the price is going up. If I actually look in here, I can see that the price did come off low from that and made a lower low and made a lower high, and it's again going up, so it's again made a higher low, and it's going forward to make a higher high. So we can't estimate something with confidence, so let's forget that as well. Going to the GBP JPY chart, as you can see, this is going pretty much bullish in structure, but again, this has reached this level here. So if I use my tool again and kind of draw the important area, So as you can see, the price did go almost to that point and start going down. So we don't know if the price is going to go down or up, whether it's going to decline or increase. So it's not going to be a right situation to take a trade in any of these. Now, not that it's not a good situation to take any trade, let's actually go about the um, GBP, JPY, USD, JPY, USD, CAD. All of them didn't do well. So essentially, looking at the weekly time frames, we know that none of them are worth it. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to add another chart. So let's actually go into Forex here. Let's see one of the, like a few things which we might haven't added yet. So let's see NZD. All right. So let's actually see what's going on with this. So if I look at this, you see it is going pretty down. So the NZD CHF chart is going bearish in structure. Now, if I zoom in here, you see it is still going bearish. Um, let's kind of try to figure out what's happening. Okay, so we never know when the price could be overturned, but since it's going bearish in structure even in the weekly time frame, I'm pretty sure that it should be going bearish overall. But you see, over these few things over here, it is made a higher low right around here, and so because of that, we can't tell whether it is bearish or bullish in structure. But if you think it is turned bullish, we can confirm it with the daily time frame. So going to the daily time frame, as you can see, it did go pretty low, but it is still going down. So yes, again, it could be considered bearish in structure. Going into the 4 hours time frame, it is making those higher highs and higher lows, but that could be a part of the bearish trend. So what I'm going to do is go into 1 hour time frame to see what's happening in detail. So as you can see here, it is making higher highs and higher lows, but in the 50 minutes time frame. Okay, so when I look at this, I just realized that it is bullish in structure. So looking at the 4 hours time frame and all that. So what I'm going to do is let's go into our 50 minutes time frame and let's add our indicators, which is the moving average exponential. So one of them is going to be 9 and the other one's going to be 21. So let's zoom in here, and I want to change this color to red, and EMA9 should be color green. Alright, so let's reset the chart view here. So as you can see, it is making bullish structures here. So again, if I focus on this particular zone, which is this one here, so just look at that. That is like a strong zone as an important area, because there was a huge candle over here. So it did touch that zone and started to go down again. But again, it did touch the zone again, and it's again going down. So we don't know if the price is going to go up or down in any way. But the only way to figure this out would be going to the 5 minutes time frame to see what's actually happening. So as you can see, it is hitting this low and that high and this low and that high. So when I look at it this way, I just realized that, okay, now what I can do is I can take a quick trade. So I'm going to click on trade, and I'm going to take a quick trade because there's been this intersection. I know this is going to go up to that level, but again, it is made a high here. So I want to just risk $1 and put my take profit. So yeah, I just took a trade off with $2. So $2 shouldn't be that bad. Even if there was a huge loss, I'm just gonna pull this down. to have that stop loss, which accommodates for more uncertainties. But yes, I'm pretty sure that it wouldn't go up, but by any chance it could. So when it does, I can get profited. So that's the reason I just took a trade of $2. Anyways, that is our trade when it comes to NZDCHF. That's the first thing which we've seen. First time we've analyzed this chart. And again, as I said before, there is not a good scenario to take a trade in any of these. But yeah, so again, if I look at the charts before, you see this huge spike up and this huge spike down. So it was pretty confusing, but what I would say is it is going to go down because of this huge spike up. It is going to go down. If I go into the NZDCHF as well, I can actually make use of this other um, um, indicators which we've actually spoken about before. Now this are supposed to be used when I'm taking actual trades. So when I'm taking trades with a $10 or a $15 risk, I'm gonna use this, the other two indicators. So we've got the RSI. Now going into the NZD-CHF chart here, as you can see, uh, I potentially have this trade taken up, but the RSI is actually below 50. And it looks like it is going up, but again, it is below 50. Now below 50 suggests that I shouldn't buy. I should probably sell. Selling would be the way to go, but unfortunately we took a trade already, and again we took a trade off with only $2 risk, so it shouldn't be a huge problem. Looking at our ATR, our ATR currently stands at 0.00847. Now when it comes to stop loss placement, I would place a stop loss at the ATR, at the calculated stop loss with the help of ATR, only and only if the stop loss which I would place analytically based on my own assumptions and predictions, if the ATR asks me to put the stop loss below that, that is when I'll be putting my stop loss according to the ATR, or else I won't. That's a quick little thing which I just wanted to talk about anyways. And if I go into our 1 minute time frame here, let's go into the 1 minute time frame. As you can see, it is making mini bullish structures, those small bullish structures. So yeah, the price is probably gonna spike up, but again, let's just wait and watch what's gonna happen. So we've just taken one trade, and we're gonna wait for a nice situation in any of these. So again, I don't see any trades possibly which I can take over these few days, which with a lot of confidence, because you see all of them are like the key levels. So until and unless we see what's actually happening after that, like for example in the USD JPY chart, it is consolidating. USD CAD, it hit that level, and we don't know if it's going to come down or not. So if I look at the daily time frame, it's starting to consolidate around that area. And the 4 hours time frame, you can see it's much more consolidating. So maybe, and as you can see, it is actually going down as well, but we can't be that sure. So at least for about 2 to 5 days, I gotta wait for the price to do something like that, or whether it's gonna do that. And in the worst case scenario, something like that can happen. So something like that, it's like a small uncertainty. Again, that is the reason I wouldn't want to actually risk too much like that. But again, let's just see if we can make good profits off of this. So yeah, well, that is it for our first trade. It is again 11:39 a.m. So it's just been about 15 minutes since I started recording. And again, these days we're going about the analysis pretty quick, and having these many charts analyze and work on them at the same time isn't a problem for me, which is pretty good. It means I've improved. And yeah, well, again, our channel is at 50 subscribers, so it's pretty good. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. I'd say for subscribing to my channel, whoever helped me. But yeah, so that is about the first trade which we've taken. We're gonna wait and watch what's gonna happen next. So yeah, well, technically I'm just gonna leave our chart as it is and just wait. I think this is the only trade which I'll be taking today, and tomorrow, or probably the day after tomorrow as well. And we're gonna do a lot of Uber Eats, to make some money to invest on day 50, which is coming up pretty soon in 2 weeks. So yeah, well, that's it guys for today. Thank you so much for watching, and this is just one trade today. Let's see if there's anything which might happen in the future which could help us take a better trade. Again, I've taken a premium subscription of the replay trading, so as you can see here, I did take the premium subscription. It came for just $1, which is pretty good. So yeah, again, that's it guys for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow, where I think tomorrow, yeah, we'll be doing a lot of replay trading. So I'm not going to take any trades in real time and do some more replay trading. Keep doing replay trading for like a whole day, and that would actually help me get to a point where I can analyze and see how I'm doing. But yeah, that's it guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow, which is going to be day 37 of our 50 days trading series. We're getting pretty close to the end, so stay safe, keep trading, get profitable together. Bye bye.